Hi everyone, Marianne Cowan here from Pinery Paper Crafts. It is December 26th, Boxing Day, and I thought I would just hop on and show you a little project that I've been working on, showcasing some new products from the upcoming mini catalog. And the mini catalog goes live on January 7th to customers. If you are a demonstrator, then you were able to pre-order products, which is how I am showing you some of the products now. So I can't show you inside the catalog yet, but trust me, there are a lot of beautiful things. And it also is a time for celebration, which runs January 7th to the end of February. During celebration, you can earn free products with qualifying orders. Also, those of you who are interested in my winter stamp camp, we're going to be making 14 cards. All the information is on my website, mariannecowan.com. So, registration, early bird registration is closing for that soon. So today we're going to be working with the Floral Delight Designer Series paper and the coordinating Delightful Wishes dies. It's beautiful paper. It also comes with a pack of Floral and Gingham Vellum Designer Series paper. And if you watched my video the other day, I did a beautiful card with these two pieces. It's beautiful, beautiful paper. Highly recommend. Nice and bright and springy colors. So this is the Delightful Wishes dies. And you can see how fun they are. I've used the branch. And some of the dies actually cut out the paper, some of the papers. So we're going to be seeing some of that today. And then there's this really cool die that makes a really pretty eyelet design on your, I used it on the card and I also used it on the inside. So that's lots of fun. So we'll put this aside. So it's called Delightful Wishes. That's a large suite. And then Grow with Love has this cool set. If you love gardening, it's got some herbs in it and stamps and die cuts, and it has this little seed packet, I'll call it. But it also has this die here, and we've used this die as well on this card. So this is a fun fold, and I'm using as the base Lemon Lolly. Here are the measurements. So the card base is 4 1/4 by 8 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. And then there's another little piece, and it is 3 by 8, scored at 4. And here's the measurements for the DSP. I will tell you that originally I just had it like this, but it was missing something. So I went back and added a little border of Daffodil Delight. So when you look at these measurements, the Daffodil Delight is just 1/8 of an inch more than these measurements. So let's go ahead and put this together. Oh, that's so pretty. It's hard when you have beautiful paper on both sides, putting glue down, but we must do it. Okay, so that's going to go there. And this is going to go on the inside of our card. Whoopsie, that was silly. All right, and then for our front, again, I have Daffodil Delight. It just made it pop a little more. And we're going to be using the other side of this one to showcase the beautiful Forsythia. So this flower on this paper is Forsythia. There are other flowers that aren't Forsythia on some of the other pages, or some of the other papers, I mean. Okay, so you have to be a little more exact when you have such a small border. If you're watching, let me know. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this piece together. So it's going the opposite way that you might think. because it's going to open like this. You could actually put some more designer series paper there, but I don't really think it needs it. So for this one, we're going with, that's really pretty too, but it'll be too many florals. So we're going with the more, it's actually looks like the eyelet. It looks exactly like the eyelet from the envelope. You can see the similarity there between that and this paper. Okay, now we're going to attach this to the card. And I'm just going to take that off and I'm going to put it in the middle. All right, there we go. Oh, so pretty. It's nice to get away from Christmassy colors and into more spring colors, and the new mini catalog is full of beautiful spring colors. Let's put this over here. Okay, so we'll set that aside. Actually, no, we won't. So for the inside, I did the eyelet die cut and then just a note to let you know you're on my mind, which is very suitable sentiment for this. Oopsie. Whoa, that was close. So that's going to go in here. And I'm using this one as a sympathy card. So let's just put this together. So I have the branch that's die cut from the dies. And we do want to make sure that, yeah, it'll be fine. We're staying inside the card. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this on. And then what I've done is I've actually die cut some of the forsythia from the vellum. You could also stamp it and die cut it, but I chose to die cut. I'm just going to check again before this dries. All right. I just thought this would be really pretty for a condolence card, which sadly I've needed to use lately. Now, I don't see my little dimensionals, so we'll just cut some of these in half because that looks a little big. Now, because it has floral colors on it, I don't think the dimensional will see through, but we will find out. So I'm putting it where the yellow part is. Hello, good morning. Thank you for joining me. If you're watching the replay, let me know where you're watching from. I'm in Ottawa, Canada. Did I even say that at the beginning? I'm a independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Ottawa, Canada, where it is a beautiful day today. It is snowing, and it's snowing those big, huge flakes. Okay, so for this one, I'm actually going to put the glue on here because I'm not quite sure where it's going to land. And then I'll maybe add one more here, just glued. You can pop some up and glue some down. And then I have these leaves that I'm going to add. One thing about forsythia, actual forsythia, it has these beautiful flowers. It's the first thing to bloom in my garden. I have one right outside my craft room window, actually. And then all the flowers fall off, but there's a beautiful green color of leaves that stay on all summer. So let's try to get this under here. All right, looking good. And I don't know if we need one more. I think that would be too much. Let's just trim this down. I'm going to trim it down to just 2 because it's just one flower there. We'll see if we can tuck it right in there. Whoops, that's a lot of glue. All right, bring this back in and we'll pop this up with dimensionals. Anyone else in their craft room today? I tend to spend more time in my craft room at this time of the year. Otherwise, I'm usually out in my garden. But my garden is put to bed for winter. So let's just put that right there. All right, I think that's really pretty. Now we're going to add tiny bee trinkets. These are in the new catalog. They're very tiny. And they just require a dot of glue. I might try to do a little, whoa, that's a lot of glue. When I say a little dot, it's like a little dot. We'll make it so it's kind of aiming at the flower. And then why don't we put another one just over here? So I've already gone through a whole pack of these little bees. They're just so pretty. Now, because it's a sympathy card, I'm not sure I want a bow, but I'm going to try it. And my favorite bow to do lately, if you've watched any of my videos, is a double bow with linen thread and this satin ribbon. This satin ribbon is new, available January 7th, Daffodil Delight satin ribbon. It's only 1/8 of an inch. That's what I love about it. So I'm going to take that and linen thread. And I'm thinking it's going to go right here, but I might not like it. We'll see. So I'm just going to try to tie these both at the same time and see if that works. It's hard to catch all the right things. Not sure if I want a bow on a sympathy card, but we'll see how it looks. The one thing is you tie it, you try it, and if you don't like it, you leave it for your next card. All right, that looks good. Just want to get that a little flatter. Or maybe just a plain linen bow. I don't know, let's try. We'll see. Okay, it's not cooperating. There we go. Just trying to get those tails down a little bit more. Looks about the right size. Other than the tail is too big, I think I like it. What do you guys think? Bow or no bow? There's the bow. There's the no bow. I'm going to try one with just linen thread. Hello, Lynn Hunt. Phones. Joining from southern New Jersey. I'm wondering if there's snow where you are. And thanks for joining. All right, so that was the big bow. Maybe just a simpler bow, as it is a condolence card. So there's the simple bow, double bow, or no bow. What do you guys think? Simple, double, no bow. I feel like it needs something. That one's definitely simpler. And that one's a little more. I feel like this one might be a bit too much. Temps in the 30s. Well, to me, if it's going to be cold, I want a little bit of snow. And I do like to snowshoe, so. All right, thoughts? Double bow, no bow, little bow. Kind of thinking little bow. Wait and see if anyone has an idea. All right, let's put the little bow on and then see if we like it. I think the double bow is a little too festive. Linen bow. Okay, Lynn, I agree with you. Let's go with linen. I feel like it needs something, but I think this is too festive or something. All right, so there we have it, just one quick card. And here's the coordinating envelope with the eyelet die cut. We'll save that bow for my next card. And here are the measurements. So the base layer is 4 1/4 by 8 1/4. And there's the inside. Just a note to let you know you're on my mind. I really like that. Is that straight? Oh well. Okay. Oh, thank you, Lynn. It's a very simple fun fold, but I think it's, if I received that card, I would think, oh wow, that's really pretty. All right, thank you for joining me today. I do appreciate it if you like or share my video. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification button so that you will know next time I go live. And I have been in my craft room almost every day. So if I'm here, I sometimes just pop on for an impromptu live just to show you what I'm up to and showcase some of the beautiful new products that will be available on January 7th. Thanks everyone. Have a great day.